morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Monday the 8th of September and I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
And good morning to you. Bright and sunny morning too.
It is indeed. Where should we start, Paul? It's a bit of a quieter morning in terms of news flow, although actually let's start with the gold price because that is at a new record, passing through $3,600 this morning, and silver is past $41 an ounce.
Yes, that's right. Got some power going on first thing in the week here with the gold prices moving here, and there was a report out at the end of last week too that El Salvador, as a central bank, had bought gold for the first time in 30 years. So there is also a significant continuing support underlying the gold bullion prices from central bank buying.
That's central banks has obviously been the key driver that's changed gold demand over the last 18 months, and now you're getting overlaid on top of that is buying because of interest rates cuts in the US, or potential rate cuts rather, and also we're out of the seasonally weak period for physical buying and heading into the latter part of the year where there's a whole string of Indian religious festivals that tend to boost physical demand and help seasonal relative performance for the gold price in the last 6 months of the year. So normally a good period for the gold price, and with all those other macro factors laying on top, that is why we're seeing new records. In terms of news flow, Paul, we've got an update from Resolute Mining.
Yes, that's right. They put out a new mineral resource estimate on the Doropo project in Cote d'Ivoire. This is an update from the mineral resources that came with the acquisition of the project from Centamin back in July of 2024. Main key point here is now 4.4 million ounces, which is a 1 million ounce increase here, and 84% of that is contained and measured and indicated. Also, there are satellite deposits called Kilasige and Suwa, which contain 2.3 million ounces in mineral resource and remain open along strike and at depth. So we can assume pretty well that this is going to continue to grow as they get more drilling done on them.
I would think they'd be keen to push this forward and try to reduce their exposure to Mali, where they've obviously had issues recently, and diversify their production
Right.
exposure.
And I believe this is mostly oxide material too, and they have had some struggles with their refractory ores in their current operations in previous years.
Yeah. Then also in gold, we've got Pan African moving up to the main board. That's been a reliable performer over the last few years.
That's right. There is no specific date on that. That would depend upon the regulator and the attorneys and accountants getting all their acts together. So well, it'll get updated in due course when we know further when that actual effective date will be. But they will be Pan African will be announcing their full year results on September the 10th this week.
Yeah. Anything else, Paul?
Real quickly, just to say too, that Thor Exploration, the West African gold producer, they have acquired now the full 100% interest in the Douta Gold project in Senegal. They had held 70% before. It was a $3 million cash payment consideration and a 1.5% net smelter royalty offered to the vendor. In addition, they also acquired an initial 65% interest in the project license area immediately to the east of Duta West, and this is an area which they've already had a look at, and they can see a number of interesting good shear zone hosted gold anomalies on it.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, Paul. We'll be back tomorrow.
Very good. See you then.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.